Are you a patient or are you a population? Lately, I've been hearing a lot of talk about patients and populations. It seems that with all eyes on the rising cost of healthcare, the focus is shifting from what is best for the individual patient to what is best for the entire population. That's an interesting thought, right? And I'm betting that there are some shouting out for both sides. The question is it the way to go? The American Medical Association recently defined population-based medicine as an approach, quote, that allows one to assess the health status and health needs of a target population, implement and evaluate interventions that are designed to improve the health of that population, and efficiently and effectively provide care for members of that population in a way that's consistent with the community's cultural, policy, and health resource values, unquote. One of the easiest ways to illustrate this is to think about medication prices. Your doctor is supposed to prescribe the very best treatment for you. He or she is looking out for your best interest as the patient, regardless of the price of the medication. But if your doctor is looking out for the population, his or her thought process might consider prescribing a less expensive drug to save the resources for other patients. In fact, some believe that doctors, as part of their Hippocratic oath to do no harm, includes doing no harm economically. Therefore, they must consider the financial side of treating a patient as well as the medical side. And I wonder, is that the true original intent of the Hippocratic oath? Now, a lot of this is candy-coated with happy words, just like smart meters, smart appliances that attempt to blind you with false impressions. If it says smart, it must be. Well, there's a new campaign called Choosing Wisely. The American Board of Internal Medicine Foundation is encouraging doctors to implement the new health law by encouraging them not to diagnose patients too often and to cut down on unnecessary medical tests. The website states, Choosing Wisely is working to spark conversations between providers and patients to ensure the right care is delivered at the right time. And yes, I can certainly agree with that statement. The campaign lists 45 tests to avoid from 9 different medical groups. Each recommendation begins with the words, don't have this test done if, don't perform this, don't prescribe that, do not do this, do not do that. And while I am the first to say that we should be concerned with unnecessary testing, procedures, and medications, for anyone to stand up and say that in every instance we should consider ruling out any test prior to even seeing a patient is simply not good medicine. Despite the smart words, choosing wisely, it's not really about patients, although on the surface it appears that way. It is a political promotion designed to use doctors as a way to affect the bottom line for the population, not the individual patient. Now, does anyone other than me see the obvious conflict when we ask our doctors to take care of both the health side of the patient and the financial side of the population? Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand the need to address the abuse of CAT scans and medical imaging, the wanton overprescribing of drugs, the needless medical procedures. In fact, many times that's what this program is all about. But, on the other hand, and more importantly to me, I want my doctor to be all about me. What is in my best interest? Not, oh gee, she's too old or too sick to deserve this medication or treatment. Better save it for the next guy who might be more deserving. I want my doctor to worry about me. And what right does a healthcare provider even have to be put in that position? Maybe we should ask a doctor, does he or she even want to think about this when diagnosing and treating a patient? I don't have the final answer, but I do know that we need to keep questioning. Should populations trump the individual patient? Well, back to the Choosing Wisely effort. I'm not sure that there are not political undertones that have nothing to do with a person's health, but I do like the name. Choosing Wisely. We as a society must pay attention to the politics of healthcare and choose wisely the direction we take. If you were to choose wisely, what do you say? Are you a patient or are you a population? Hey guys, I think that sounds like a new game. Patient or population? Is that a shock?
Wow!
Or is it a crock?